Hey everybody, welcome back by another episode of Dev Talk. And in today's episode, Jeremy, I'm going to dive with you into the faction of the crocodiles. They're ominous, they're fierce, and I want to showcase them with you. So, as always, the first question, what were you thinking when you were creating them, right? I mean, they look aggressive, they look mean. What's that theme?
Well, they're these sort of like jungle warriors, and they focus on the last words ability. So most of the crocodiles, they have the last words, and there's some very interesting synergies and combos that you can do within the faction, but also, of course, with last words from other factions that you can combine them with.
Right, and last words is a keyword in our game that when creatures die or get killed in battle, they will go to your support pile.
Exactly, and then that ability triggers.
Yeah. Right. So you said that they trigger by themselves, but also synergize with other factions. So you want to play them like we had them in this setup with rats, who also have a lot of last words abilities. Could you give some more insight in that?
Sure. So, for example, if we take our archer over here, it's a nice early game creature, which also allows you to control the board when you sort of sacrifice him, because he'll still deal 1 damage to 2 different animals.
Right.
And then his bigger brother, this guy over here, not this guy, but this guy over here. So he's a nice follow-up, and if you have enough support already, you can also give him Surge to clear another animal from the board, and you'll still deal damage to your opponent's stronghold with this last words ability over here.
Right. So you really want to push this one into the fray, kill him as soon as possible, basically, because he will do more damage as he goes.
Basically. It's also an interesting card to actually just put into your support area at the end of your turn, because you always draw 2 cards, and then you have to put 1 card into your support area. So you could just put him there, and then he'll still be useful, because if we look at the crocodiles item, which is this amulet over here. So what this says is that you can remove a card in your support area from the game and then trigger its last words ability.
Right.
So if you play this and you remove the crocodile from before, you'll still deal 2 damage to your opponent's stronghold for 1 power, and then you can do that again if you pay 2 support with another card with last words. So for example, if we look at our support area now, we have some rats, and we have the crocodile leader actually as well. So then you'll also be able to draw a card, which is always nice as well. So it's super versatile. Also, their stronghold ability is interesting, because for 3 support you can either draw a card, or if the card that you reveal has last words, you can just trigger that effect, and when you reveal a card, you put it back on top of your deck. So then potentially you can use it again later by just playing it, or putting it in your support area and doing the trick with the amulet. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities with crocodiles themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking a lot about the different mechanics, right? So you touched upon the support, which is basically our discard pile, but also acts as a secondary resource mechanic. So I hear you saying that there's a lot of indeed flexibility, right? So in terms of triggering cards that are in your support area, but also with the cards that say that you can pay support, right? Which basically means that you remove cards from your support area and basically remove them from the game, so they really are out of the game, right? Like you throw them on the side. But that means that you really can keep going with a lot of secondary resource usage, right? Because you want them, you basically also aggressive playstyle, because you want to have those crocodiles as soon as possible in your support area, because then they offer a lot of value.
Yeah.
And by building that support area, it also allows you to trigger a lot of those secondary abilities by paying support.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a continuation of, you know.
Yeah, it's an aggressive faction, and they also combo nicely with the pandas, who have the option to add more stuff to your support area.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super versatile.
Wow, and the item in this is also the spill in its web, right? So this is what will keep things going.
Yeah, the item is important. The stronghold ability as well sort of supports the whole faction theme. And then also their guard character, actually, this one, which we highlighted before quickly. It's just a solid animal, solid guard, which you can cheat into play.
Well, Jared, thanks a lot for highlighting the possibilities with the crocodiles. Really versatile. Try them out. If you want to know more about it, let us know and we'll talk about it. And I hope to see you next time again.